Now, I know.
You know, I didn't take it personal.
I appreciate it, Ben, because nobody's name is brought up.
I'm hush, I'm shut up, I'm shut up. Got too much.
That's right.
I have a couple of questions because these things were on the agenda for the official agenda that I received. And received this documentation in my packet, which I tuned into YouTube hoping to see some discussion on this since I missed the meeting and seen that everything went crazy. But this talks about some documents that were supposed to have been submitted to Frankfurt by February the 15th of 2002. And it talks about a budget. So was that the budget for this entire project to be seen through that Mayor Augusta and her council signed off on?
Yeah, there was a estimated type budget, what the cost would be and where the revenue and the funds would come from.
And it also mentions in here matching funds. The city doesn't have any matching funds to put up for this project anyway.
He went over that last week. They got the $30,000 for matching funds. He would have been here, you know that.
Yeah, matching funds are took care of this. We don't have to come up with them.
Those are just my questions on that. Are those documents still around?
Yeah, they are. I've got them back. I've got 2 copies of them back in the back there. The ad board sent to me when they told me to protect the money that we still have left. But I've got a copy.
I just want to see that I'm clear when I read this. The city of Cumberland is supposed to be the leaders of this project, with the neighboring cities.
That's right.
So we're
supposed to provide them an emergency system for Benham and Lynch, an emergency system to get water in case their water supplies are destroyed by mining or any other purpose. And they in turn, in case our water supply is destroyed, they are in turn to provide us water. And then in addition to that, the grant also says Cumberland will work with Benham and Lynch towards providing water to the Letcher County. And then Governor Patton, when they proposed this 2020 project, stated that he wanted water to every resident in this area by the year 2020. That's why we got the grant.
I think that council members need to call these 2 gentlemen and discuss this with them.
David, go ahead.
I would just like to see that we come up with our own plan. I'm just, you know, the committee that was formed of city council members from 3 cities. There's county residents that receive water from the city of Cumberland. We have Cloverleaf residents, we have residents in the Blair area, as well as residents all the way to Todd. David Kennedy or someone that the physical court appoints should represent those people because they had representatives when they came to us. Those people may leave the water and go back to their well water, which means there's going to be without customers in those areas, because I've heard from some people outside of city limits that if the rates go up, they're going back to their well water. So, I mean, it's a possibility to lose customers if rates are raised.
I'm talking to one of the mayors today, and this is also suggested by the county judge. If we can run a 6-inch water line from here to Lynch, to Gartee Lynch, the mayor there is completely, you know, she's acceptable to it. We could run a 6-inch water line at Lynch. If Benham wants to get on the later date, they're welcome to. But then Cumberland has access, has enough raw water to provide not only Benham and Lynch, but if our leaks were fixed, we could provide Letcher County also. Of course, and that would be what's this you wouldn't have to have a utility to do that. Do it interlocal cooperative, like the police are doing. That's the program where we could get it done instead of rattling, jacking our jaws and never doing anything.
That's all for tonight.
I just have a couple questions with what Miss Elliott was saying. The water, she said $22,000 was doing work, but that's due every year, correct?
No, that's, January first.
And are we gonna be able to pay that off?
So that's not gonna be an issue.
Well, it's an issue. I've got one other thing I've got to ask you about, though, on some IRS funds, but I'll go ahead.
And then I was also gonna suggest to Mrs. Elliott and the rest of the council, when Mr. Burns was here last year and spoke to us, he said that the only other project that they've done like this is in Hart County, and I think it'd be a good idea. Is it Hart County?
No.
Somewhere around that area.
No, that's where he's from. That's where Mr. Talley's from. It was a little, there's only one other.
It was somewhere around there.
One project.
'Cause it was where Rich is from there. It was something around.
Miss Gillum did contact Hart County.
Well, she said she talked to the city clerk, but I think it'd be a good idea to talk to the people who were in
I forgot
office
what
at the
city
time.
that was, but.
For your information, she talked to one resident of that city, said she was well pleased with the water.
Well, that's what
But
I'm
she
saying.
didn't ask how much did your water go up from the other times from them. She didn't ask that question.
Well, I think it's a question that needs to be asked.
Yeah, we need to contact the people that's got this, it's a utility. But now Lexington has American Water, and they have a time, they've had problems.
But I think we need to find out from that one place that's done it before.
Kateena, we're all gonna be food if water just don't go up one way or the other.
Well, I mean, I know water's gonna go, and I'm not
It'll go up,
saying,
it won't go up.
my question's not even about like the water bill's going up, but it's about to see how
Mr.
that's.
Covington said, yes, the water would go up, but not near as much as it would if you don't fix your water.
We're not talking about rates, we're talking about getting in touch with that
But we
city.
need to see how
There's
those
one
cities that
city that-
interconnected are satisfied with it, and how, you know. That's all I know.
I was gonna ask Mikey about the SUV grant, how's that coming along?
My hand in there, because I forgot that, I meant to bring this up. When you guys get ready to prepare for 2000, I guess it'll be fiscal year 2012 budget, is in June. I'm asking that you all consider putting that money in our matching funds aside, so we'll have it when that grant comes through. Because if we pass up on this grant opportunity, what Carolyn told you is correct. The ARRA money, the American Reinvestment Recovery Act money is gone. And they don't expect for federal grants to exist for the next 3 years at all. So we have been approved for this grant, and I know I talked to Robin about, some different things. If there's a way to set aside, some funds, LGEA money, whatever, to pay our matching portion of that, I just want to see that you all keep that in mind, because we've got our first letter from the state of Kentucky, the clearinghouse. We've actually been approved, and so as soon as the federal money's handed over to the Department of Rural Development, we will receive the $31,000. The city's matching funds of $8,000 and some odd dollars. We need to make sure we have that.
We'll try to put that in the budget, when we figure out the budget, that'll be part of the cost and the revenue that's coming in.
I just want to ask that you didn't forget. That's all I wanted to ask.
I do need to mention one more
Wait a
thing.
second,
Okay.
Charles,
You
you-
go ahead, Miss Elliott.
Tom Clark, when I talked to him today, he said he'd been trying to catch up with you and said that he needed to hear from you, ask me to email what the plan was to pay for those grants, please. Said been trying to catch up with you.
I've been talking to
So,
him.
well, that's what he told me today, he said been trying to catch you.
Tom is a middleman on a lot of different things. This grant was actually prepared by the Common Valley Ad, the SUV grant, in August 2010. And he kind of oversees